Welcome back to the Three Bourbon Years. This week, we are back to our series, Our Store Picks Better.
It's Eagle Rare.
And it's Eagle Rare.
Our first love.
And I'm also realizing the first two we did were also Buffalo Trace products, but it's
keep it going.
Somehow easier to get Buffalo Trace store picks than other things. So,
well, not
kind of, yeah, not Creeks.
But we're just going with this.
So what are we doing? Tell us what we're doing.
We're gonna pour the standard release into one glass, and then we're gonna pour the store pick into another. But
glass.
we're gonna know. We're not doing a blind.
And
we're not doing a blind.
For people who don't know that maybe this is their
so
first
for people
video.
who don't know, so a store pick is when a store, a liquor store, or a restaurant in your area actually reaches out to a distillery such as Buffalo Trace that produces this fine elixir of the gods.
Yes.
Good stuff. And they say, hey, we want to buy a barrel. Buffalo Trace says okay, sends them a bunch of samples of different barrels. That restaurant or liquor store's rep will taste all of the samples and then pick their favorite, and then Buffalo Trace will bottle up that barrel and send the restaurant or liquor store all of the bottles. And that's exactly what happened here. This pick in particular is from Stark's Sports Shop. It's a it's a local place near us here that's they do a lot of awesome things, including Bourbon Fest, this big event that we go to.
We actually went to
each year. Yep, we go to it each year, and so really hoping that this one's a hitter. But we've actually never had a store pick of
Eagle Rare.
We haven't. I haven't. Yeah, so this will be
crazy bottle to pop. I just learned last weekend, just to kind of emphasize on what you're talking about with the store pick, you actually have to earn it by the sales that you do in your establishment. So Buffalo Trace in particular doesn't just like give out store picks to like, hey, we open a restaurant, we want to do it. They're like, you got to move some weight, you know, to get to, in order to earn that right. Yep. And especially like Eagle Rare, right? Store pick of Buffalo Trace is one thing, but to get an Eagle Rare, you got to really be moving. And our buddy has a restaurant. And have you tried that Weller Foolproof? You've tried it, haven't you?
I have. It's just been a really long time.
Okay, we have to try it. But it's crazy. You'd think like, oh, they're just sending you 4 samples of classic, classic Weller, Foolproof, Eagle Rare. He was telling me, and he's still got the samples, and we need to try them. But he was saying it's vastly different. Like you'll try one, you're like, dude, that's not. And then you try one, you're like, that's the bottle. So, which is cool. Well, it's cool for store picks because if you really trust your, you know, maybe you got close to your seller or whatever. And you know they have good taste or whatever, and maybe you align your taste with his. You know it's gonna be a good bottle. But yeah, stick around. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna try these two. Tell you if store picks are really worth it. They're usually a little bit more expensive, nothing crazy, but you know, just kind of a fun experiment to do side by side. So stick around. Eagle Rare, by the way, typically around us, it's about $35 a bottle. Yeah. The store pick. Who went with me? Did you go with me?
I was with you. Yeah.
Was it $35 for the store pick too, or was it more?
Was like the exact same price. Yeah, I think.
They
didn't charge. I don't think they even charge anymore.
That's just a really good
like
deal.
$40, but you also had to purchase a different bottle in order to have access to buy this bottle, which is totally reasonable in my opinion. Like if it's going to be a rare store pick, like an Eagle Rare, I'm happy to purchase a different store pick.
Help them out. We drove an hour to go pick that up too.
We did.
I think it was worth it.
For the love of the game.
That's an hour one way, so there's 2 hours just to pick up. It was also a scenic drive. So I mean, it's a good. Taylor and I held hands. And
so
right is regular.
Well, we sat in the front seat together. Your brother drove us.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, nice.
He sat on my lap.
Is this video made, is this video made for children? No.
So the glass on your right. Their left is going to be the regular release. The glass on our left or your right is going to be the store pick. So what you guys want to start with the regular?
We're going regular.
Okay. So we should also preface this by saying that this is what we would consider kind of like a honey bottle of Eagle Rare. Yep. So sometimes you can get some variation in Eagle Rare bottles. Some people disagree with that. Whatever you do.
Same with Blanton's, right? Yeah. Some people say that about Blanton's.
Because they are single barrels. Well, technically this is not.
Technically it's not single barrel.
The lines. I don't know. There's a whole thing around it. Yeah. Look it up if you want.
Look into it.
We just think that you do get some variation in Eagle Rare bottles. And so this one in particular, like you said, is maybe something special. Yeah. So
they don't do typical small batching like you see in a lot of other whiskeys that do small batches. They're pretty much doing single barrels. So
it smells really good.
It does smell amazing.
It's got that grapey.
And by the way, not to keep talking about the bottle, but we've collectively how many Eagle Rares have we had together?
Oh my gosh.
30,
we probably
40.
At least
I mean,
30.
we've probably drank through over 10.
Yeah.
I mean, just like together.
And out of the 10, we'll drink it again right now, but that has been my favorite out of.
This is musty.
Yeah.
It does. It smells like it's got
Musty basement with
some character.
With some jam. There's also some grainy note to it. Some like cereal note. I don't know. Some cereal.
It does. Yeah, definitely.
It
smells
smells
like Lucky Charms.
It smells like the Buffalo Trace grounds. Like that, like musty, moldy, shady.
Dude, the legs on this are just...
Look at the... Yeah, that's...
It's like weeping.
Yeah, it's crying right now.
It's a widow, man, who just lost her love, man. Oh.
I mean, yeah, that grapiness comes through. I just get a lot of that classic Buffalo Trace, just delicious, grapey, winey.
Classic.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to dive in.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's try it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yeah, dude, that's...
I mean, it literally tastes like honey to me. I don't know. Like,
That's a sweet...
when I say honey, I'm like...
Whoa, I got like
Sweet.
almost a wine-ish kind of taste on the end.
It's
Like it dried out at the end.
it's so light and honey up front,
Yeah.
but you still have the impact of like oak on it.
Right.
Which is the beauty of this.
Yeah.
I mean, at 90 proof, it's a 90 proof whiskey.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that, but man, it does bring that like special like little punch of oak that you don't get with other 90 proof bourbons.
It's that magic of that 10 years, man.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about this bottle is the price point. Like I'm not to add more hype around it, but the fact that you can get something this delicious and easy to sip on, like
For like $35.
how many nights have you been? I don't want to burn my face off. I want whiskey, but I don't know what I want. Oh, it's like glowing on the shelf.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
okay, Eagle Rare.
Yeah,
Pour
perfect.
you know.
I've been reaching for my Knob 9 too a lot
Shut up.
when I'm craving that.
Shut up with the Knob 9.
It's 9 years. This is 10.
That's true.
It's a direct comparison.
Which is always reaching for his
I know.
knob.
I know.
I'm grabbing that knob. You know.
We need to have
first
a
chance.
a video counter of how many times you've mentioned Knob 9 in the last.
I haven't mentioned the knob line. You should go check it out. It's a good video.
Like they've never heard of it or seen it.
No,
That's why that video's got a ton of views. Because I keep pitching it.
Oh, okay. I just took a sniff of the...
Oh, you did the.
It's very different.
You jumped out of turn.
It's very different.
Whoa.
Dude,
Whoa. What? What?
this is like bubble gum. Bubblegum Coca-Cola.
Dude, it is.
Yeah, there's some like red fruit in there.
This
There's
is
like a
so
red
much
fruit,
more
like,
honey focused. And
That's what I'm saying, dude.
dude,
This
that
is a
is
honey bottle, man.
completely different. That is 100% different.
This is... I'm
It
telling
tastes
you,
like a whole different bottle.
This is
Or
Big
smells.
League Chew.
Dude, it does smell like Big League
Big
Chew.
League-
That's actually
Big
crazy.
League Chew.
That's
Back
actually
up.
great.
Great Big League Chew.
You got your nose in it? Gosh, I want some Big League Chew now. I haven't had that in years.
We should get some on the channel.
We should. That should be our sponsor. What are those
Big
our
League
major
Just have like a
sponsors?
big, one of those big ones.
I mean, this is wild how different this is. This is cotton candy, Big League Chew. I mean, I'm trying to think of all like the sweet, kind of like grapey things I can
This
think
is
of.
musty honey.
Yeah.
This is like a fruity, airy.
It literally tastes like or smells like a type of wine. Like it's just
You almost
so
wonder too,
fruity.
like neck pour and sitting at the bottom. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
it
know
could be a
about
difference too. I
All
mean,
right.
like I even get like a little Coke on it. Yeah.
Let's go in.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What?
That profile is 100% different too.
What? Silky.
Way less mustiness on it.
Yeah.
Did that feel
And
silkier?
oakiness. There's no oaky punch on that one.
This one felt
There's, like,
oilier.
slight oaky.
Easier to like. Dare I say ancient age? Easy.
Yeah, it almost
It-
doesn't follow through with what I thought.
No.
Like with what's on the nose at all. Like
It
I
does
thought it was gonna
start
be
off-
really sweet, and it's really not. Like
The finish kind of
yeah.
Cut early.
like it's good, and then just like I'm not tasting anything on
So-
the back end.
I mean, I think this just proves like here's the other thing about the store pick is you need to know who is making the choice, right?
You're right.
Because if you have some Joe Schmo at a gas station, liquor store who's like, it tastes good to me, and, like,
Yeah. He just drinks them all, and it's like that one seems easiest to drink.
They're giving him 4 or 5, I don't know how many samples.
Like you want someone to make it a science.
Yes, you want someone to be like,
Who
Oaky
knows?
Punch, I want to go with that one. And this guy,
I want someone to show up with like pretzels handy, like or a cracker
Well, I mean,
spread,
I
like
don't
a
know,
bunch
with,
of.
with what Starks does, like I'm sure that
No, I know.
they're
I'm not-
going
yeah.
nuts. Yeah,
I'm
like-
not pinpointing stars.
You're talking about
in-
store picks in general.
in general, yeah, because again, our friend was saying like he could clearly tell the difference between Weller full proofs.
Yeah.
Like that is not good. I don't want that barrel.
Yeah. Well, now the noses are kind of getting more similar to me after taking a drink out of that. I don't know why.
So is this opening up more? I don't know.
Could be.
This one seems like less potent and a little more on the sweet end. This is like more potent, obviously, because it just was open. And
I mean, they're both great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like they're both amazing. So
I'll go back.
I'm doing the patented Mitch side by side. It is patented. Look it up. No, it's not.
For whatever reason, this bottle gives a little more oaky, musky punch on the tail end.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to it. I haven't gone back.
This is a little cleaner in terms of like the follow through. It's very interesting that they.
Joe C.
Is that
I have no idea.
whoever bottled it?
That looks like a G. Joe G.
I'll pay you $400 a bottle to put my name on it.
This literally, I love the initial burst of like honey.
Yeah. Do you get that? Am I crazy?
It's so like just savory and good and sugary.
I think this is a
But this one has like, I don't know, it has an explosion of flavors right away that dies off kind of quick.
Yeah.
And that explosion's really good, but man, the honey is just like so.
So what are you gonna pick?
How
do you choose a winner out of these?
I don't know, but the problem is
No. The
this
video
isn't
title,
standard.
The video title is "Our Store Picks Better."
Right.
That's true. And this is just your regular bottle, that you find.
I remember on the second video, I think we kind of said inconclusive, right? We're just like,
so.
It doesn't really, we haven't been
Well,
proven.
I know with the, what's it called?
The Knob Creek 9.
No, I keep thinking sangria, not sangria. It's,
The sangria.
what's the rye that we did? The store pick rye?
The store pick rye.
There's a lot of
Sazerac.
store pick rye.
Sazerac. That's what I'm thinking. Sangria, like I'm a
Sangria.
like I'm a nut house. All right.
Well, we couldn't think of Total Wine
The set.
in one of our last.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Some
I
guy
was
commented-
watching it and I was like, oh my god.
Some guy commented total wine, and I'm like,
Yeah,
put
yeah,
that in the
that's
video.
it.
We're a bunch of morons.
Sorry.
But no, yeah, I remember because we said that with the Saz because the Saz store pick was like funky. It was completely different. Where this is still, in line. It's still pretty good. I don't think. Well,
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
I might as well just start. Just go. Starting. I don't think that the store picks in itself like offer anything distinct as far as Eagle Rare goes because their normal bottles are still very single barrel esque.
Allegedly.
So they taste different between bottles. I've opened at least 6 or 7 Eagle Rares, and I swear each one is different. Like each one is like, whoa, this one's a little like this, and this one's this way, and this one's sweeter, and this one's bitter.
Sure.
And so I think if you're looking for variation, store picks can be good, but like Eagle Rare kind of does that in itself already. So
That's a great way to.
maybe don't pay a lot more for it. I mean, if it's like $40 and you like your local store, maybe support them and give it a whirl. But
Yeah.
Eagle Rare is just damn good plain. I
Right.
mean, it's tough to beat.
Moving
So-
next.
Yeah, I mean, he spoke for me already.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm in the same camp. So far with the Buffalo Trace lineup, I think it comes down to, are you a bourbon enthusiast and you want to like take a crack at maybe something
Right.
different and then line up 3 bottles and try them and have fun. But as of now, I think these are all kind of varying, like you said, a little,
Yeah.
a little on their own already. You're fine just to get this bottle. I wouldn't drive an hour out of the way probably to go get. We did because
Not
literally,
again,
but by
We
the way,
haven't seen any of them. Yeah.
by the way, we had nothing going on that day. We're like, let's drive down there and just grab one.
it was a good day.
It was a good day.
Something fun to do.
Something fun
support,
to do.
Support a good
And
business.
we
They're
knew
doing good stuff.
We knew we were guaranteed an Eagle Rare, which
Yeah.
we'll find, collectively, probably find 15 of these a year-ish.
Yeah, probably.
And
Maybe more.
yeah,
Maybe more now.
So, that's where I'm at. I don't think there's a variation. I think you're happy with either.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I'll go on the same exact
Yeah.
thing. You guys both, said exactly what I would say. If you find one of these in a store and it's not too much over retail, like I would, just for the heck of it, right, the hell of it, I can never remember if I can swear on this.
Balls, dick.
Okay. Now you gotta bleep that out.
You add more work every
Like,
time we do that.
how much? Here's a good question for you guys. How much would you spend if you saw one of if you saw a store pick Eagle Rare in a store, what's your max price on it? And then what's your max price on a regular Eagle Rare bottle?
My personally, off the cuff,
yeah,
$40.
For both?
For both.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we can find this 33, 35. Yeah, I would throw them an extra 5 for. It's delicious. We've collectively bought so many that we don't need to spend 20 over.
See, that's the argument where I have a tough time, is because if you're talking what would I spend if I didn't have a bunch, like I have a good pile of Eagle Rare, I would probably be willing to pay like $45 for a store pick and like $40 for a regular, but like, you know, I want to stick to under $50 for sure.
Yeah,
for both, because I would just say generally stay under $50 for an Eagle Rare, because they're good, but you can find better for $50.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I would pay $50 for a store pick. That'd be my max price.
Yeah.
And I would pay retail for a regular.
Yeah,
that would be my max. Yeah, I would pay $35 to $45 for a regular standard release, and a store pick I would totally go $50 and be happy walking away with something potentially better than a regular. We don't know at this point. This is our only one that we've ever opened.
Yep.
So we actually, you know, it's a small sample size.
Right.
But I would be willing to take the shot and pay the extra $5-10.
Yeah.
No big deal. So yeah.
And it's good just to be like, I got it.
Yeah.
You know.
They're cool. It's
I want a store pick. I wasn't able to go with you guys.
What a loser.
So I need to get one. So. I do have a Buffalo Trace store pick, thanks to you.
What a loser.
I have that too, and I haven't touched it in well over 2 years.
It literally, we did a side-by-side.
The market's hot. Sell it
literally did nothing. It offered zero difference than the regular. Like, it tasted identical. I think we were trying to nitpick so much in that video, and we're like, I don't know.
So check out our other videos in this collection of our store picks.
Yeah, this is part 3.
I should almost make a separate playlist of just these 3 videos.
Yeah, we could.
Add to
yeah, so it's easier to find.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. Have you tried any store picks? Any store picks in general stand out? Like we like Knob Creek. They tend to be
single barrel
different.
selects.
The single barrel selects are really good.
So
I'm trying to think of any other store picks that we really like. Any other ones What other ones have we tried?
We've tried a bunch, but we don't like a lot of them.
I mean, really, Knob Creek has been the one that we've always stuck around with. And then
Knob Creek's a winner. I mean, you can get Jack Daniel's store picks.
Oh yeah, those
they make a lot of those distillery picks.
The select ones, the black label ones.
Yeah.
I want to see a barrel proof store pick. Do they even offer those? That would be awesome. If I ever saw one, I'd buy one. I
don't know.
Barrel proof store
I'm sure
pick.
they do.
Russell's does some store picks.
Russell's does store
they
picks.
do,
We've never had a Russell store pick,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I'm trying to think of what else. Does Elijah Craig does a bunch with.
Yeah, we've
They
had
do the
Elijah
private
Craig
select,
store
yeah.
pick, yeah.
Maker's Mark is like the king of.
Oh yeah,
Maker's
they
Mark
let
store
the place like pick the staves.
Yeah.
I always say stop.
We bought some Remus store picks
Nice.
and gave them away.
Yeah, no. But yeah, let us know what you guys are drinking for store picks if you like any. Otherwise, we release videos every Thursday. Like, comment, subscribe. There's going to be a video popping up right here. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. And we'll see you in the next one.
All for one, one for all.
Cheers.